weeks and months, this church have gone through series of lessons and prayers vigorously. We've learned from Sunday morning Bible class, Wednesdays, and then Sunday sermons. I know the leadership also devoted themselves for prayers and fasting on their own. And the church also did similarly. We've gone through series of processes to bring us this far. Ordinarily, this shouldn't have been an issue for a church like in Sound Road. Because we've gone through this process several times. And therefore, it is expected that we could just have sailed through without even admonition and teaching. But that is not the reality. The reality of life is such that in cases like this, you always have to come back and prepare yourself well. And therefore, we have our expectations. And to have expectations also is good, it's natural, and all have them. Some of the expectations are that now that we're going to have additional or new leadership, the church is going to change. Now that we are going to add more or have new leadership, all our burdens and problems will be over. We all yearn for the ideal situation in the church. And we all expect that things will go well for us in the church. And that is true with all life endeavors. We move from one level onto another with such expectations. In your personal lives, you have them. Family lives, you have them. Educational life, you have them. Forgetting that our thoughts are always ideal, but they are not the reality. What I want us to do this morning is, I want all of us to bring to fore the realities of life and situations of processes like this. After fasting and praying and going through all the teachings, other processes like select committee and nominations, it is just natural for anyone to have such thoughts. That all is going to be well. Listening to questions and contributions from classes, you can deduce that we are expecting something. We are expecting the best for the lost church. But the reality is that there are a lot of challenges packaged by the evil and nature for this congregation. These challenges are waiting. They are there already for us. From selection committees level through to those who have desire or not, and those who will be, I won't say rejected, I will say those whose desire will not be considered. The short listing of the names that we've nominated, the nominees will have their own realities. Those without desires, and even those who do not simply qualify because they are singles. I believe there will be witnesses during the process through the select committee. And there will also be disappointments But that is the truth, and such is life. Nominees' families will also have their fair share. There could be fallouts from non-considered ones and disappointments from all over. I even heard this morning a sister saying that she believed in someone and therefore she nominated the person, and then by the end of the process the person will not be ordained. So what about that? I tell the sister to set heart at ease, be calm, no problem. Members have their favorites. We all have. We have our choices. And some will firm believe that they should be elders or deacons by all means. But you and I know that these are just desires and wishes. And they may not be part of the final list that will be approved. And they will not be the desired output of the new leadership. The leadership as well. And I bet you some friends are going to lose their friends in the church because their friends are going to be elevated to the position of elder or deacon. That is the truth. If you had experience before, you realize that even when you have friends who were elevated to that office of eldership, you lose them. They don't come to you as often. It's normal, it's natural. You've been a single before, or if you are single, you understand it better. When your friends get married and leave you as single, they don't come to you again. You don't often see them or talk to them because their status has changed, and therefore you lose friends. And I bet you we are going to lose friends. But one thing we should know, that prayers alone don't expel the devil. Prayers will not expel the devil to move away completely. Prayers will not prevent temptation. Lessons and teachings will not prevent temptation. They fortify, they strengthen you, so that you'll be able to stand. But we can also frustrate Satan by the way we respond to his temptations. And such was the situation when Jesus finished his fasting and prayers. Can you imagine that Jesus preparing himself for around 30 years and then devoting 40 days to pray and fast? Who would have thought that Satan will come closer? I know some of you believe that when you pray, Satan goes away. It is not true. Satan is not scared of your prayers. Neither is he scared of what you can do. Even he can appear before God. Remember Job? But in Jesus' situation, Jesus never asked, "Where from you?" And that was the difference. Because Jesus knew and expected it. How come that after praying for 40 days and fasting for 40 days, Satan pops up and says, "Surprise"? Indeed, it was a surprise. To the ordinary mind, it is a surprise. But a spirit-filled person like Jesus Christ, it won't be a surprise to him. And therefore, my message for you this morning is don't be surprised. Because Satan will pull one for you. Satan will surprise you. With all these expectations, if you are not expecting Satan to pull a fast one for you, he will by all means do it. And that is the truth. Jesus had his fair share. He was going to begin an assignment. The reason and purpose for coming down to the earth. But guess who popped up? What did he do? He expected it. He knew he would by all means come. He had foreknowledge. And Jesus also had what it takes to expel and disable the challenge. And that is found in Colossians 3:16. The Bible says, let the word of God dwell in you richly. After praying, you also have to imbibe the word of God into your system. And with that, you can withstand the evil one. Jesus was full of the word. And then he knew the timing. That there's time to fast, there is time to pray, and there is time to apply the word of God. What am I going to tell you to solve the problem? What are you going to do to avert that situation of Satan pulling fast ones for you? Love helps us to overcome them. And when I talk about love, I'm not talking about your kind of love. I'm talking about the love from the scriptures. The committee should work in love. They should be sensitive to all the details of the people who appear before them. And find the best way of communicating their decisions. And they should also be careful of the things they say outside their meetings. Because if you're a committee member, whatever you tell people, it spreads. So they should be confidential. You should put padlocks on their lips. So that they shouldn't go out telling people what is transpiring over there. Because things will come out. Some are very personal, very secret, and confidential. But with love, they can handle it. We should also be ready to accept the outcome as God's plan. In Genesis chapter 15, there was a promise from God to Abraham. Honestly, I recently found that. I never give it a thought. That when Joseph was being sold, it was part or beginning of God's plan for him. So when Joseph was being rejected by his brothers, it was part of God's plan. But the promise says, God promised Abraham that his descendants will be slaves in a foreign country for over 400 years. So Joseph's rejection was the beginning of that promise. So we should all prepare ourselves to receive the outcome of the process. For your rejection today will be your grand elevation tomorrow. Joseph is our example. Today you may feel rejected. And like I said before, it is not a rejection. It is your nomination not being considered. Because God will have other plans for you. And so we should accept the outcome. When you learn to accept whatever plans God has for you, you become fulfilled. And you see the opportunity to find other things to do for yourself. And it will help you to worship God better than you've been doing. Should you be asked to step down as an elder or a deacon, my advice also will be that it is part of God's plan. Yes, David wanted to build a temple. He did great things for the nation Israel. And the Bible says he was one of the best kings ever. And it was one of his desires to build a temple. But God says, no. No, David, you are through. Or I'm through with you. Not this time.
And yes, I'm ready.
Yes, we were able to kill the Goliath. Fine. You defeated host of nations. Good. I've used you enough. It is okay. Rest. Because your assignment has been accomplished. Similar thing happened to John the Baptist. He was the forerunner for Jesus Christ. And he did all he could to direct the people to Jesus Christ. But then Jesus comes around and he finds himself in the dungeon, in a prison. He started having his doubts. You see, sometimes that's what happens. When you are rejected, you begin to ask all the what if, and what have I done, and all the why. And sometimes you begin to feel that God has forsaken you. It has happened to many people. Some of us have gone through it. You begin to ask several questions. So look at John the Baptist, of all people. He sent his disciples. He sent his disciples because he was disappointed. So he had doubts. He was feeling the pain. And because of the pain, he asked the disciples to go ask that man there. The one directing people to the Lord is now expressing doubts about his lordship. Go and ask him. Go ask him, is he the one? When you are rejected, when you are in pain, and this pain, I'm not talking about physical pain, I'm talking about emotional pain. Because these things, this process comes with emotions. And when you are hit with the realities, you begin to ask questions. Because you feel the pain. Sometimes you become embittered to the process. And sometimes you begin to hate others. Even to the extent that you begin to question God, why should it be so? But you see, Jesus gave the answer. And the answer was excellent. Jesus told the disciples of John, go tell him that business is going on as usual. Nothing has stopped. The kingdom, the process, and the plans and the purposes of God for his kingdom is in process. So you see, your rejection will never bring to a halt the Lord's kingdom and the work of the Lord. John was rejected, but the kingdom was bursting with life. But Jesus said, I'll go tell him, the lame is walking, The blind is seeing, and the poor is receiving the message. So, with you or without you, the kingdom of God will stand. So, just believe that God has plans for you. This shouldn't bring doubts into your mind. You are reminded that God's business won't come to a halt, whatever the situation is. You can find the records in Matthew chapter 11, verse 2 to 5. This morning I'm telling you, my brothers and my sisters, there will be surprises. Oh, there will be surprises. Surely there will be surprises. Even your wives will go to the committee and surprise you. My wife did it to me. She's here. She went there, told the committee that I have a bad temperament. And I came home. You. Look at me. I was a novice by then. Later, I realized my wife was speaking the truth. I heard it, I didn't know. So some of you are wives. If you are not careful, you're going to box them. Because they'll go there and tell the truth about you. But don't go there and tell lies about anybody. Even if a lie is told about you, it will be part of God's plan. Yes, that's how God works. He uses bad situations for the good of all, and especially for the kingdom. So go forth, go forward. Say it as it is. Be reasonable in your expectations. But believe that God has plans for you. That is God's business. The church business is none of us. It belongs to God, and He calls His men. You may be even overqualified, but God says, no, not this time. Just take it in your strides and rest. God will have new plans for you. We should accept the new leadership as a package also. As a package. After the ordination, we should prepare ourselves to accept them as a package. Because I bet you, if you are thinking that things will change, I don't believe that. It will be the same. It's going to be the same. If there will be improvement, it will be slight. If you are not careful, even it will degenerate into something else. We've elected and ordained several elders and deacons and leaders from time to time. And still we yearn for a better situation. Though the church is a divine institution, we should also know that it is made of human beings. So don't be surprised. After ordination, if things don't change, expect it. If they change for the better, I call it a bonus. And when you receive a bonus, you become happier. When you win, you are happy. When you receive bonus, you become happier. So if the status quo remain, let us be happy. Let us accept it in our strides. And let us face the truth and reality. That is how Jesus accepted it all. He accepted the situation. He had all the power and authority to change things. But he allowed God's plans to take effect. Remember his prayers. He said, Lord, not according to my will, but thy will be done. Are you here this morning? Have you been nominated? Go ahead, accept it. People come to me and I say, go. Some will come to me and say, but let's go. I say, no, God has an assignment for me. So I want to focus on that. But don't wait for me. Don't wait for me. You have a different assignment.
Onyankopɔn de dwumadie kɛse ama.
God is calling you.
Onyankopɔn ɛfrɛ wo.
The last time I preached, I told you that when God calls you, you are the only one who hears.
Na Onyankopɔn frɛ wo a ɔnko ara na wote sɔfrɛ wo a.
So I will encourage you.
Enti mɛkɔ so abɔ
By all
aba so
means,
ara.
go.
Mɛkɔ so abɔ aba so ara.
Go accept
Sɛ wobɛgye atom
and come and serve.
na bɛsom asafo no.
Serve the Lord because He has called you to serve.
Som Onyankopɔn bɛ sɛ wafrɛ wo sɛ
But
bra
the
na bɛsom.
surprises will surely come
Na nneɛma yɛ ngɔngɔ bɛba deɛ.
when you prepare yourself and offer yourself.
Siesie ho na fa na tu ho
And
si hɔ.
yet they tell you that wait.
Na deɛ bɛka kyerɛ sɛ nyabokyerɛ na twɛn.
Accept it in good faith.
Gye tom ɛwɔ nokware kwan so.
And they say, come on,
Na yɛka sɛ bra na bi
join the
tom
team and serve.
na ka ekuo no na som a
Those who will be elected,
ɔnom a akyɛ yɛbɛyi wɔn no
they should bear in mind that
sɛ ɔmo ntum sɛ
they are first of all members of this church.
yɛdi kan na moyɛ asafo no ɛma.
And they are not elected because they are better than any of us here.
Yɛnyi wo sɛ bi a woyɛ soronko ɛkyɛn obi.
But they are elected because they need to function for the church to grow.
Na yɛyi wo sɛ de bɛyɛ a wobɛyɛ adwuma ma asafo no atumi anyini.
Yes, it will be an elevation.
Ebi a na yɛapagya wo yɛabɔ
But
aba
it
so
is not
deɛ.
because you are better than anybody.
Ɛnkyerɛ sɛ bi a wosene obi.
And if you are also rejected,
Na sɛ bi a yɛnyi wo a
never think that you are not good.
mɛnwene sɛ bi a wonyɛ papa.
No, you are good enough for
Woyɛ
God.
papa paa.
We are all good for God.
Yɛn nyinaa yɛyɛ ma Onyankopɔn
God
adwuma.
created us purposeful.
Na Nyankopɔn ɛhyɛ da
And we are
bɔɔ
unique,
na ɛsono obiara
both
ne
in
sɛdeɛ ɔte.
nature
Ɛwɔ su a
and our
yɛwɔ
make
ɛne sɛdeɛ
and
wayɛ
our
yɛn
assignments.
ɛne dwumadi a ɛwɔ se
The
yɛ.
Bible says so. 1 Corinthians 12 says so.
Na Korintofoɔ nwoma di kan ne ti dumienu ɛka saa asɛm yi.
That He gave gifts.
Na ɔmaa adom
Matthew
ahodoɔ.
25 says He gave talents according to each and every one's ability.
Matthew 25 no Yesu Kristo ma talent
So God
obiara
has a
na
purpose
ahoɔden.
for you on this earth. God has a purpose for you on this earth.
Na Onyankopɔn wɔ dwumadie ma wɔ
God has a
asase so.
purpose for you in this church as
Ɔwɔ
well.
dwumadie nso ma ɛwɔ asafo yi mu.
What we need to do is to acquire knowledge on whatever you are doing.
Yɛ sɛ ɔyɛ ne sɛ adeɛ biara woyɛ obi sɛ onya mu nimdeɛ
And
paa
in
yi.
your own small corner,
Na wohyɛ wɔn ankasa kokoa mu bi na anasɛ
Brighten
wɔn akoma bi so no ma hɔ nhyerɛn.
we are all leaders here.
Yɛn nyinaa mpanyinfoɔ wɔ
Those
ase.
who clean here
Ọmọ-
are leading us in worship.
Ɛprapra ha se no ɔmo ɛboa yɛn
Those
ɛwɔ
who
som mu.
scrub, they lead us in
Ɔmo
worship.
ɔmo twitwi ha no ɔmo ɛboa yɛn wɔ som mu.
Those who are sitting down, you are also leading us in worship.
Sɛ wote ha se a wokan ɔsom
In
no
fact, you are
anim
more
yɛn anim.
important than me.
Ebi a wohu hia koraa kyɛn me.
You can sit here without a preacher and there won't be any problem.
Sɛ yɛbɛtena ne sɛ ɔsɛmpakani ni ha ɔhaw
But I
bi ani hɔ.
cannot be standing here speaking without you.
Mentumi mmɛgyina nkasa berɛ a
People
onipa
look
bi ani
at me
ha.
and say, what's wrong with Brasa?
Na wohyɛ me sɛ ɛy brasa deɛ ne ha no.
But you can sit here without anybody standing here.
Na wobɛtumi atena berɛ a mpo bi nyinaa se
And people will
ɔkasa.
accept that you might be waiting for something.
Na ebinom agye tom sɛ ebi a wotwɛn biribi.
I cannot speak without you sitting down.
Mentumi nkasa berɛ a nipa biara
So
ani
you are
ase.
more important.
Yɛn nyinaa obiara ho
Even
hia.
you being a member, just a member in this
Sɛ woyɛ
congregation, is
asafo mu
enough.
ba nko ara deɛ ho hia paa.
You should be careful.
Ɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ ahyɛ yie.
Committee members, are you here?
Committee members, madwom wɔ ha.
Please be careful.
Mesrɛ mo a monya abokyerɛ paa yi, monya ahwɛ yie.
Effective communication.
Nkasa ho a ɛho
Do
ehia.
it with love.
Nkitahodie fa ɔdɔ ɛyɛ
Because people's souls are involved.
nipa kra ɛka dwumadie
And
ho.
families are involved.
Mmusua ɛka ho.
Yes, sometimes pious, some children lost their faith. Some children of prospective elders and deacons lost their faith because of the communication, the kind of communication given to their fathers.
Sɛdeɛ ekuo bi kasaeɛ no ɛma asafomma no bi koraa ɛhyerɛ ɔma ama yɛ asafo ɛma bio ɛfa
Let us
dwumadie
all
no.
learn to accept each other.
Ma yɛn nhyehyɛ sɛ yɛbɛgye yɛn ho atom.
As I said last Wednesday,
Sɛdeɛ mekaa no kɔ de twɛ mu no.
there's no difference between you and I.
Me ne wo nsusuo bi a na yɛn
Because
ntɛm.
God has called us for a purpose.
Nyankopɔn afrɛ yɛn ɛsan dwumadie
And
bi
the
nti.
amount paid is same.
Na ɛwɔ sɛ yɛdi saa adwuma no so.
If the blood of Christ, a teaspoonful of blood of Christ was used to purchase me,
Sɛ Yesu Kristo ni mogya toa ketewa bi na yɛde tɔɔ me ne wo a.
it is the same volume that was used to purchase you.
Saa mogya toa
So we are equal before the Lord.
Nti yɛn nyinaa yɛ pɛ Onyankopɔn.
We all should be fair to everyone in
Ɔwɔ
this
sɛ
process.
obiara nkasa yɛnya
We need to be
nsusuo
realistic in our expectations.
Yɛyɛ hyɛ anim na ɔwɔ sɛ yɛnya
Let
abokyerɛ wɔ ho.
all ensure that we end this honorable exercise without losing souls or create weak faith among us.
Momma dwumadie wei nti no yɛmma ebinom ɛngye asɔre anaasɛ yɛnhwere ɔmo a ɔmo yɛ
And when we
mmerɛ.
are reasonable in our considerations and judgments, God will surely bless this congregation. Finally, allow God to call his men for the assignment. Psalm 92, 5 to 6, and Isaiah 55, 8. Let us allow God to call his men for the assignment. As human beings, we may encounter weaknesses in the process. But let us also know that we have Jesus to help and support us through. According to Hebrews chapter 4, verse 15 to 16, Jesus also went through the process. He was tempted like just you and I. He went through all the pains, both physical and emotional. Yet he became the author and finisher of our faith. Are you surprised? Will you be surprised? Don't allow Satan to pull a fast one. He will by all means come. He will surprise some of us. But expect it. And don't be surprised. God bless us all. Amen.
Amen.